Hello and welcome to today's video. Today, we are here for a special preview what you can expect on the channel in 2020. Now, I know a few days ago I put up a video saying, 2020, new year, new decade, new videos. And I really just want to focus in on what my plans are and what I want to fix with the channel going forward. Now, before we jump into that, I do have a gaming chair, so that will make videos and streams more fun to do. I'll have a little bit more, I can sit back a little bit more comfortably when I play, which is great. I know this is the first video that I'm sitting in it, recording here on my computer, so that's exciting. Now, as for the rest of the goals for this year, or as for the goals of the year, that's not really a goal to get a chair. Goals for this year are to, fix a lot of the issues that I've had with this channel. In the past, since about mid-2018, there's a noticeable decline in views and stuff. Now, I've said it multiple times that the goal isn't to get, views and stuff. I don't really care that much. But, that's is a part about doing YouTube, and I would like to be able to do it at a more successful level. So I do want to put a kind of emphasis on that at the same time. Does that make sense for it to not be the goal, but also be the goal? I guess what I'm saying is I don't set out in every video saying I have to have this video be, million views. It's not really what I'm setting out for. But I want to have sort of like, a steady sort of increase in what we're doing. So, looking here at the chart, I don't know if this shows up that well on the thing. It does. So you see in about early 2016, we have a big rise. Or not a big rise, but a decent rise. And then 2017 hits, we do good. Right about the beginning of 2018, it starts to drop down. And it gets pretty low in 2019, back to almost where we were before. Now, I don't really know exactly what it is. I do know that our Just Cause 3 live stream that I did years ago, back in late 2015, popped off. And that is about half the views of this channel. Where is it? That video pulled in. I don't want to see watch. I want to see views. YouTube wants to push watch time. They've been doing that for a few years. Views are just easier for me to comprehend. I get the watch time creates more ad segments in the video and stuff like that. Gets more revenue for the creator and for YouTube. I don't know why I went me as YouTube and not the creator. Other way around. The creator and for YouTube. You're not YouTube either, but either way. YouTube gets more money, creator gets more money, everybody's happy. So I don't really understand how that works, but I get how that works, but for me, it's easier to comprehend. If you tell me my video was viewed, we'll take Just Cause 3 Bridge Fun stream. It says it's been watch time for 2,162 in the last 28 days. Okay, I get that's 2,162 minutes. But it doesn't tell me how many people actually watch it. That could be, the video is what? 2 hours? Hour long? Let's find it here. I believe it's like an hour. Probably could be longer though. That's was a great thing to have happen. Okay, Just Cause 3 Bridge Fun. That video is an hour and 16 minutes. So, is that person watching for 76, I believe is the math on that, 76 minutes, or are they watching for 2 minutes? You know, is it, you know, 76, okay. So it's 2,000. So if we do 76, all right. So if we do 76 times, let's do 30. So say we get, is it 30 people watching it, or is it 100 people? If you push watch time, I don't know. Either way, since that video got the majority of the views, I mean, that video could be just getting older. It's dropping down in views, but I want to have get more people interested, I guess is what I'm saying, in the content. I'd like more interaction of the content. I think that'd be kind of cool. But building up to that is the goal. So throughout 2020, it's a lot of behind the scenes things that will maybe get messed with. And if you are a viewer that watches on a more frequent basis, I'd love to hear your feedback on what you think should be changed and ways to improve that you might enjoy. But my goal is to do more live streams. I've been doing live streams for a couple days. Live streams are always fun. It's just sometimes it doesn't pop in my mind to do a live stream. I guess what I'm saying. So we got a playlist live stream. Scroll to the end. I've never done the last couple. I believe it's 3. We did GTA actually just before this video. Yeah. Wait. Actually, you can check live streams better in the new creator thing here on YouTube, or the new studio. Oh. I missed that one. And that one. I do playlist live streams. So I've done in December, how many live streams did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll say I've done 7 since the beginning of December. I did 2 so far this year. And it's been fun. It's always cool to just sit down and play a game. And then just be recording and put it on YouTube. I always enjoy it. So in December we did What There's Bees in Minecraft, GTA Diamond Casino Heist DLC, Epic GTA Online Races, GTA Diamond Casino Heist The Big Con. We did the last stream of the decade, the first stream of the decade, and GTA Snow Racing for Epic. Those have been the streams. Before that, we didn't do a stream. We did one stream in October, which was Alex Albon Pierre Gasly driver swap for F1. September, we did a couple. That's when we were doing the Minecraft builds back in late August, early September. And then we did a couple F1 streams then as well. So we're doing some streams early September. But honestly, 2019 was kind of weak on the stream front. Between the beginning of, well, we'll say January 2nd, 2019 and January 2nd, 2020, I did 29 live streams. So, yeah, there has been a lack of streams, that's for sure. I don't know. I don't know why, but streams I feel are a good thing for the channel. The more you're streaming, the more you're just like live at the time that people like watching. I would like to do them a little bit earlier in the day. Maybe not do them at 12 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock, but that's typically when I end up sitting down and playing. To be 100% honest, either work during the day, and if it's the day I don't work, lots of times I put work into videos. There's days, typically 1 or 2 days at the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday are dedicated to videos, and they're going to process and upload. Then I'll typically work one day during the week. So by the time that stuff gets done, it's late. Lamine works every day, almost. So we don't get to play video until late at night, and sometimes we just want to, play whatever game, and it gets hard to balance it all because there will be times that Lamine and I will talk about things we don't necessarily just want. If it's a more personal thing, we don't necessarily want to just share everything. That's with most people. You don't just want to share every single thing that's happening in your life on YouTube or on the internet at all. There's just no need for everything to be out there. So if we want to have a more, personal conversation, we can be like, hey, let's live stream and talk about whatever happening. Can't give an example because it gives away the whole point I'm making. But, there's just times you want to not talk about certain things. So it makes it hard for that. And I know there's some days he's not feeling like making videos or bringing that energy to a video, which I completely understand. That's, not something he does all the time. And he has reasons that he doesn't want to do it. Which, again, those are certain things that we don't necessarily want to discuss in a video. But, some days it doesn't work. So, plus I have other things I've got to try to, I do try to find a more consistent basis job. So I feel like there'll be even less opportunities in 2020. I feel like I know tomorrow, by the time the day this video goes up, I'll be looking for things for a little bit. So, that'll probably create less opportunities if I get jobs somewhere to stream, because then there'll be more emphasis on the videos that have to go up. Because in January, we're doing content Monday through Friday. That's my goal. It's really interesting because I just need a little bit of a break. I really felt like, and I feel for like channels that have so many viewers and they feel like they have to do it all the time. Like, I know PewDiePie in his video recently mentioned he was taking a break like a few weeks ago and it became a whole thing. But either way, he's been making videos for 10 years? And he does it at such, being the most subscribed to individual. Like, you can't just take a break at the top of what you're doing. Be like, hey, I want a few weeks or even a month off. It's hard because creators do fear that on the platform you become irrelevant. So, at my level of what I do, it's not as hard to just say, hey, I'm going to take a break for a month or two. But, you just got to just sort of decide, what you're going to do in that time. And I just really wanted to step back at the beginning of the month because, or the beginning of last year. I think it was April 2019. I don't know. It was just a time when I felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do content-wise. Because I hadn't taken a break for a few years. I hadn't taken a break for making content full-time. Not, full-time, like every day content making since 2015. So 2016, 2017, 2018. That's like 3 full years, which, again, some people do for like, 5-6 years straight. But I had done, again, so many videos because I used to be dumb and think uploading 10 videos a day was a good idea. And then I would do, once I got more sensible, to do 1 or 2 a day. But, it was just hard to sort of, because I was balancing doing school and videos at the same time. I'd come home from school back between 2012 and 2017. I'd come home from school, especially in 2016, 2017. I'd come home from school, and I wouldn't eat at school. I don't know why. That doesn't really matter. But I wouldn't eat at school. So I'd come home, go inside, eat food. It was about 3:30, probably. Yeah, because the bus got here about 2:45. So about 3:30, I would be, ready to go. Sometimes I'd rush through and it'd be like 3:20. And I'd go in my studio. That's when I thought I needed 2 rooms to make videos. And I'd grind videos for hours. Like, it was stupid to rush them out the way that I did, but I was getting the views at the time, and I felt that was a good way to go. And I was just rushing through so much content. I mean, I went through... We would do careers of NASCAR Heat Evolution, I believe. NASCAR Heat 2. I know we did those. I know Heat 2, and I think Evolution we did a career as well. Not a career, but like a season. And for Heat 2, we did all 3 NASCAR series. So we were doing Truck Series, Xfinity, and Cup Series, which were... Cup has 36, Xfinity's got 33, and Truck has 21 races. And I believe we did 2 or 3 videos a week of that. 3 races. So I was doing... I think it was 3 Cup, 3 Xfinity, and like 2 Truck races. So I was doing 8 races of that game, and they were all like 13% races. That was like 20, 30 laps. Go through each video, and I would do, again, multiple videos a week. So actually, we were doing a bunch of races. Thinking of it, if each video has 3 in it, we were doing like 12. Because I think we did 2. I don't know how we did it. I know we did more Cup races than anything else, but the way that we did it was just insane. I was doing 12 probably races a week. And that's what I was doing 14 videos a week. I was doing 2 videos a day every day. So I had that. I had like 3 Overwatch videos. For a while, me and I were playing Battlefield 1. We played GTA Race Plus, which is actually back on the channel, which is great. I love that series. We do that, which that is between an hour and a half to 2 hours of recording. And sometimes we used to do stunt races, which we get stuck on, and some of those are a bit close to 3 hours of recording. And again, we had one of the Overwatch series together and Battlefield, so we'd record for a while. And it was just so much, and doing that for 2 years, and then in 2018, kind of shifting the content, doing still gaming. And then also for the races, that didn't count the time that it took to pick races. That takes about 10, 20 minutes to just figure out what we're doing, go through the whole list of tracks, because I got like 100 million on the system. But then, we did that. And then 2018 was a content shift. Less gaming, more, things with Overwatch. And then with the Overwatch League, I was watching a good portion of the games. Then I had decided, how good the teams were and rank it. There was a lot of stuff I had to do with that series. Then we did the K-pop reviews of the albums. Those were kind of fun. Those didn't take as long to do, but they were still like, I had to come with something to say about a book. Which, I love doing those videos. They're cool to have the albums. But, to go through those would take a long time. So I was just at a point where I was recording videos for so much, and the reward there after 2017, as you see in that chart, it dropped down. 2018 wasn't a great year for content. After coming off such a good year, or 2 good years of 16 and 17, it was just sort of like a drop down. And 2019, I just felt like I gotta stop. That's when Return to Summer came into play, and I decided we'll do 3 videos a day, or 3 videos a week. Then we did theme week to sort of see what I like doing, content-wise, sort of feel it out. Did a 4-month test of really seeing what I want to do, because at that point I was genuinely feeling like I'm done with videos. Then we take a leap to October and November. Just do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Worked out pretty well. Minecraft, F1. F1 was fun to do. How did that do? To do F1 with the day after each race. So each race would be on a Sunday. So the day after that, we'd upload a video. Kind of cool. Analyze the race, talk about it. That was fun. And then December rolled around. It's end of the year, end of the decade. So it was a massive grind for videos, and I was getting kind of tired towards the end there again. I'm just like, oh god, kind of burning myself out of content again, which I don't know. I feel like you have to build yourself back up to it. That's what it is. It's sort of like when you do anything, you have to work your way into it. You can't just say, anything. Say you're doing a sport. You can't just go, one day I'm running and the next day I'm competing in the Olympics. Like, you have to work your way through the process of it. You can't just, boom, I'm running with the best people in the world at that level. You have to sort of build up to that level. And again, with anything, you're training for something, you have to build into it. You can't just run a marathon, It's that type of thing. The people that run marathons don't just say, you know what, today, Boston Marathon, I'm going. You spend a year or two just getting into shape, doing it, getting that endurance built up. It's that type of thing. Build up your endurance. You have to get to a certain point where you can just go with it. And I think that I made that mistake in December. The goal really wasn't to do that many videos. The goal in December was, we're doing end of the year recaps. I had, how many did I have planned? Because I planned it out like the beginning of, I don't know, I planned it out the beginning of November, I believe. Let me find it. Oh, God. Oh, there it is. So I planned it at the beginning of November. So, how did I have planned? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 6 planned. We did 7. I didn't, obviously, intend to have to do one talking about Soul dying. I didn't, obviously plan that out. But we ended up doing 7 of those. And then, so that was a thing. I mean, I said these 6 videos are what we're doing. Turn to 7. So those 7 videos, when we got to December, that was the plan. We're doing every Sunday, one specific one on Thursday, one specific one on Tuesday, for whatever week they were. The 12th, December 12th, and December 31st with the extra days. And then we're just going to do the normal content on top of it. And then I'm like, it's the end of the decade. You talk about the year from every year of the decade we did content on the channel. So then we ended up doing a video for 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. That became a thing. Do a video for those years. And then we jumped to me saying, well, let's do these other things. And then we ended up doing like 38 videos or something. Wild. Yeah. I mean, we did, because the first week was normal. The second week we had double videos on Monday the 9th, double videos on Thursday the 12th, double videos on Friday the 13th. Then the next week we had double videos on Monday the 16th. Then the next week we had double videos on Wednesday the 25th. And then Monday the 30th we had double videos. So there was a bunch of days in there with this double content that wasn't necessarily intended to have double content. But either way, I feel like working through tags, seeing what we can do with that, and just coming up with a little better titles. I don't want to have like clickbait titles, clickbait thumbnails. My goal is to try to get to the channel where more people are interested, but it's also genuine to what I want it to be. I don't want to have a channel where it's just super flashy thumbnails, super flashy titles. Now, Lamim said that my titles were already clickbait. There was one video that I said, I don't know who was saying it for a meme or not, but I did a video for GTA that said, what's the best car to drive in the snow? Okay. He said to me that that was too much clickbait YouTube content because I didn't test every car and I just tested the cars I had in my garage because that's the test. And if I have them in my garage, I think they're the best cars in the game. So I've kind of already narrowed that down, but either way, that's what he told me. I don't know if he's just saying it to be a meme, but I kind of just, I want to have content where the titles are interesting, but not like, click on this video because, 15 reasons why you should watch my videos. No, I don't want it to be that, but I want it to be more interesting at the same time, if that makes sense. You can make an interesting title without it being like, clickbait on this video, whatever. As for thumbnails, I just want to have pictures of something that's not just the image. You'll probably notice that a little bit more after, probably on the 13th, we'll start getting more into that because I've already recorded content up to the 10th. Yeah. Which I can actually add this in. Thursday, 2nd, 2020 vision. Yeah, we've really gotten off track, but as I was saying about building up to what you're doing, the goal for February is to build up to doing a video every single day, which is where I kind of want to be with content. So this year I want to have a video every single day from February on, and I want to do more live streams. I don't know how often we can. I'd love to do a live stream every day, but that's not really realistic. So at least to do like 2 or 3 a week, a little bit better titles, a little better thumbnails, and hopefully we can get 2020 to be the best year on the channel. 2017 is going to be a hard year to beat. Number-wise, I believe that it was statistically the best year. I don't think 18 was better. Oh, another thing that I think might help the channel is by having monetized content. I never had monetization on until about August. And I have, in the past few weeks, noticed a increase in the revenue. I can't give away the numbers. I believe that's sort of a thing you don't do on YouTube. But I have noticed an increase in that. So I think by having ads on your videos, they do a little bit better. Just to guess. But hopefully by having monetization on the videos it helps. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But 2020 is going to be wild. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this tangent, which really could have been a 5-minute video, but per usual I ramble on. That's another thing I gotta fix in 2020. more direct videos to the point. We don't need a 20, how many minute this is going to be, 28-minute video. We can end it. No rambling on for the whole career of my channel. 2020, we're going to fix that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.